30 years within the power sector, I've realized that technical expertise is just the machinery. Character is the power that drives it. We often focus on our positions and our titles, but to truly elevate, we must look inward and understand the alchemy that governs our choices. Our first chapter begins with the internal landscape, the three players within you. These are the qualities that compete for control. Every person is a unique blend of three fundamental qualities: the altruistic, the passionate, and the ignorant. We call them gold, silver, and bronze. This alchemy isn't static. It shifts based on our environment, our choices, and most importantly, our level of self-mastery. Let's break them down. Gold represents the altruistic quality. It is the absolute pinnacle of selflessness. It's when your primary motivation is the well-being of others. This isn't just kindness, it's an unwavering dedication. Gold characters act with extraordinary generosity and empathy, regardless of the personal cost. Silver is the quality of passion. It represents substantial dedication and enthusiasm. It is the fuel for progress and impactful contributions. The silver character is driven by heartfelt commitment. They get things done. They are the engines of our organizations, though their focus is often the mission. Their character was borrowed, never owned. It was a costume for the good times. When things turn hostile, the mask falls and reactive instinct takes over. The bronze character is shaped primarily by self-interest and reactive instincts. They move based on what they want now, lacking the depth of long-term vision. In comfort, everyone looks like gold. But character is not what you display in ease. It is what survives the acid test of adversity. Imagine an experiment. You take 3 rings, pure gold, silver, and bronze, and paint them with the same brilliant gold layer. They look identical. Now place them in a jar of acid. This acid represents the pressure of real life, the setbacks, the crises, the moments where you have to choose between values and survival. Acid has no power over pure gold. Its nature holds completely. This is the gold character person. Their values are not a performance, they are the substance. Through the worst adversity, they keep every quality intact. They don't change who they are just because the environment turns hostile. They are consistent. The silver ring holds some ground, but the acid claims a portion. This represents someone who keeps core values alive but might compromise under extreme pressure. They survive with integrity in patches. Some promises are kept, some are quietly dropped when the cost is too high. They are good, but not unconditional. But for the bronze ring, the gold paint dissolves instantly. It reveals what was underneath. This person abandons their values the moment there is a personal cost. Their character was borrowed, never owned. It was a costume for the good times. When things turn hostile, the mask falls and reactive instinct takes over. Understanding the acid test is critical, especially when facing those who use what I call the manipulator's playbook. Let's look closer. The manipulator looks like gold, but they are artificial gold. They perform flawlessly at first, and the damage only shows when it's too late. The manipulator is dangerous because they engineering trust flawlessly. In the beginning, they look exactly like a holistic achiever, but their intent is different. Take the Sarada chit fund case. Over 1.7 million investors were defrauded. It was a systematic destruction of trust that ruined countless families. Stage 1 is the creation of faith. The artificial gold performs flawlessly. Promises are generous and returns are real. Trust is scientifically engineered. In Sarada, high-interest payouts were delivered on time. Agents were recruited from within the community. Credibility was built person by person. Stage 2 is the conversion to blind faith. Faith hardens into certainty. Investors become advocates, recruiting their own families and friends. At this stage, doubt is seen as disloyalty. The trap deepens. The investor is so involved they will defend the scheme even as red flags appear. Finally, stage 3, the breach of faith. The real nature is revealed. The outer gold is gone. What remains is betrayal and financial ruin. The manipulator never breaks their own character. They have a very consistent character. They just break yours. Character is what survives the acid. Knowing this, ask yourself, who do you really have in your life? Not everyone who stands close to you stands with you. The holistic achiever is 23-karat gold. They are single-digit in your lifetime. They are altruistic to the core. They carry your secrets with care, not leverage. In your worst phase, they move closer. No conditions, no exit. They pass every loyalty test, even when it costs them personally. They are the real gold. In your worst phase, they move closer. No conditions, no exit. They pass every loyalty test, even when it costs them personally. They are the real gold. The fair weather friend is adaptable gold. They are present when you are rising and genuinely enjoy your company on bright, sunny days. They are enthusiastic. But in your worst phase, they quietly withdraw. No conflict. They simply become unavailable. It's gradual. They don't have malice. They just don't have a spine. The hidden threat is mischievous by design. They are present, even warm, but they are always working an angle you cannot see. They pull you down to lift themselves. They accelerate your fall when it benefits them most. Count your 23-karat people. If you have even one, you are richer than you know. Guard that relationship. Now that we understand who we have around us, let's look at how this alchemy affects our daily performance and leadership mindset. What separates the medals in real performance? Milliseconds in time, but miles apart in mindset. Let's look at the 100-meter race of life. A gold medalist blocks nerves into pure focus. For them, pressure isn't a burden, it's fuel. A bronze medalist lets nerve spikes affect their reaction and form. When adversity hits, like an injury, the gold mindset uses it as data, never as defeat. They recover. The bronze mindset can be derailed by a single failure. The difference between gold and bronze is not talent. It is the depth of commitment when no one is watching, doing the extraordinary consistently with no excuses. Finally, we come to the leadership mirror. What medal does your character wear when the pressure is real and the stakes are high? Look closely. You are gold if you have said no to short-term gain to protect long-term integrity. If your team trusts you most when stakes are highest. If adversity doesn't change you. Gold leaders give credit even when taking it costs nothing. Silver leaders hold ground most of the time, but pressure sometimes shifts their position quietly. They bend but rarely break. You are bronze if your behavior changes based on who is watching. If you compromise values when the cost is high. If accountability feels threatening, not developmental. For bronze, commitments depend on conditions. If conditions change, the commitment evaporates. Know which medal you wear and decide if that is enough for you. Leadership is about living what you learn. Knowledge only counts when you act on it daily. I am Rajiv Karyal. Let us choose to be gold every single day. Goodbye.